Hello, my dears. A warm welcome. My name is Luisa. I'm here at the riverbed enjoying the sunset and hopefully seeing the full moon in Capricorn very soon. Um, yeah, it's supposed to be at its peak, be in its full power around 10 p.m. this evening on June the 10th. And yeah, we are in Cancer season at the moment, and this is the full moon in Capricorn happening today. A very powerful full moon. Um, yeah, Capricorn, you know it as the sea goat, probably the goat that is standing on a rock or on a mountain, really proud and like ready to climb a mountain or like choose a goal. Yeah, it's really driven. It's ruled by the planet Saturn, which is all about discipline and structure. It is also linked to inner parenting, yeah, your inner father. So introducing discipline, structure into your life, and yeah, always going for what is right, what makes sense, and pushing yourself to get better, to always choose a new goal. Yeah, to improve, trying to be a better version of yourself every day. This is what Capricorn is about. Yeah, so kind of picking up this theme of the new moon in Cancer, which was all about inner mothering. Yeah, Cancer is this really soft, introverted water sign, so it's linked to your feeling state, your emotions. Yeah, so maybe you felt a bit more introverted during the last 2 weeks. Yeah, maybe you spent lots of time alone. I had to sit with my feelings and be at home all by yourself, feeling it all and sitting with the feelings, be they intense or exhausting. It's fine. I think lots of people went through this. Cancer season is often a lot. And yeah, so Cancer new moon was all about this inner mothering, yeah, accepting yourself with all the emotions. There might be too much for some people, there might be not enough for some people. Loving yourself, trying to love yourself, accept yourself anyway. Yeah, and now with Capricorn we pick up this theme of the inner father, yeah, that introduces structure and being a bit more harsh on yourself and checking in with yourself where you need to grow, change what isn't working anymore. Yeah, so this full moon is really a reality check. Yeah, it comes, it's very harsh, it's not comfortable, but Capricorn is fine with not being comfortable because it always wants to improve and get better at things. And yeah, you're never comfortable when you grow. And this full moon is really here to have a reality check. Are you happy with yourself, or are you just performing for a crowd, for other people? Are you on the right path? Do you maybe need to change something? Do you need? What do you want? Yeah, what makes you happy if no one is seeing you, if you're not performing on any platform or for other people? This is really important for Capricorn to find acceptance from yourself, yeah, to be your own approval, yeah. And because Capricorn is so linked to their public persona, their job is their identity, which is pretty cool. Like if you love your job and if you're happy with what you do, but if there are maybe some problems, hurdles, it can be very difficult to just identify with your achievements and everything, with all the labels you put on yourself or other people that put on yourself. So it's really important to be happy with just yourself, just being, just existing, not performing, not achieving anything. And yeah, also being happy just by yourself. not needing constant approval from other people. So really important with this full moon to love yourself, to sit with yourself, but also be aware that you are in charge of your own happiness. Yeah, you have the responsibility, and it's just yourself that needs to make you happy, not other people. We cannot depend on other people all of the time. I mean, it's amazing to love and to be loved, and we don't want to miss that. But loving yourself should be the most important thing. Yeah, first priority to make yourself happy. And yeah, taking this responsibility of making yourself happy at first and not pleasing other people all of the time, which is Capricorn is so good at. And what this also means is that you are alone in charge of your life to make decisions, to change whatever needs to change. Only you can make the change, yeah? And this is the wake-up call, yeah? You. It's all about your decision, your mindset, whatever you want to, whatever you desire in life. You have to go for it. You have to do the work. It's you. We cannot blame it on anybody else. There is no bullshitting around this moon, and also Capricorn is not bullshitting. It knows what work it has to do and goes for it. Yeah, imagine this goat again, picking the mountain, climbing the mountain, and you can take breaks in between, yeah, and enjoy the view. But you have to do it. You alone can change your life. So this is a great opportunity this moon to check in what cycles keep repeating. What do you need to change? What are you unhappy about? And then being strict, saying, okay, this is not working anymore, this needs to change. Making a plan and then sticking to it. Being focused on your goal, the mountain that you chose, and not getting distracted. This is what Capricorn is great, and that's what Capricorn can teach us. Yeah, to be focused, to have the goal, to improve yourself, to strive for being a better version of yourself, and yeah. But this is very important: improving, growing from a place of love, yeah, and not from a place of not being enough, not accepting yourself for who you are now. No, we want to grow, to get to know ourselves even better, to see, to trust ourselves, to improve, to get even stronger mentally, yeah, and to have different experiences, but not from a place of hate or fear or lacking, yeah. This is really important, because it can get really toxic quickly if you're always striving for the new, different, better thing, yeah. So what I thought we could do with this full moon, something really calming, cooling, because I feel like there was a lot going on the last 2 weeks emotionally, so maybe you need something calming, cooling, like me as well. So we will do a few moon salutation to salute the full moon and to give ourselves a little stretch. It's a nice routine to do in the evening. So let's start with some pranayama. Find a comfortable position on the floor or on a chair. You can sit cross-legged or you can be kneeling. So what I want to show you today is Nadi Shodas. For that, you take your 2 peace fingers, place them to the space in between your eyebrows. Your thumb rests on the right nostril. The ring finger goes onto your left nostril. So what we do, we close down the right nostril, inhale through the left. You can count to 3 if you like, then you close down the left nostril. Keep the breath in for a count of 3, and we breathe out through the right side. Inhale happens naturally through the right side again. Close down right nostril. Retain the breath in. Maybe you're counting until 3. And then breathing out through the left side again. Inhaling on the left side. Closing down left nostril. Counting till 3. And exhaling through the right nostril. Lovely. Inhale happens naturally on the right side again. Retain the breath in. And exhale through the left. So staying with your own rhythm, maybe you want to count until 5. And what this breath does is it calms the nervous system, very soothing. If you feel anxious or overstimulated, you can practice this Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. And it's supposed to balance out left and right side of the brain, but also opens left and right nostril. Because sometimes one nostril can feel a bit blocked from sleep. And I always notice that you instantly feel some sort of calmness. By breathing slowly through left and right nostril. Lovely, one more time each side. And then we finish together on the left. Breathing out slowly. Releasing the hands, taking a moment to feel at ease. Maybe you feel a bit more balanced now. Okay, so let's start standing at the right side of the mat. We will use the mat this way today. Yes, so the lengthwise, not like the sun salutation from the beginning of the short edge. We move this way today. So find your Tadasana here. Your feet are hip width apart, inner seams of the feet parallel. Slightly draw in the navel. Your shoulders are relaxed, loose, away from the ears. Taking a moment here, maybe you like to close your eyes, feeling the contact to the ground. And then inhaling, reaching the arms up, interlacing the fingers, pointing through your both pointer fingers. Maybe you look up here. Exhale, bending over to the left side, big side stretch here. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Back to the beginning. Exhale, release the hands, step into your goddess pose. So bending the knees, maybe your hands into mudra. One breath here, sit as low as you can. Exhale, straighten out the arms. Your feet are parallel to each other. Lovely, one breath, inhale, and then exhale, Trikonasana. So turning the left foot outside, your left heel is in line with the right arch. And then coming down here, maybe your left hand is on the ground, maybe it rests on the thigh. Looking up if this feels good in the neck for your Trikonasana. Exhale, pyramid pose, turning the right foot into the direction of the left one here. Maybe if you have blocks at home, you can use blocks. Maybe you have your hands on the shins. So drawing the navel in, the right hip rotates here towards the left foot, long spine. Very nice. Exhale, lower the right knee to the ground for your low lunge. 90 degree in the front leg. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, we come down again and we turn into a Skandasana here. Maybe you have the left heel on the ground. Maybe you are on the ball of the foot, on the toes. That's fine as well. Flexing the right toes towards you. Very nice. And then when you're ready, crawling over to the other side. So, switching Skandasana here. Very nice. One breath and then turning here to the right side into a low lunge. Breathe out, lower the left knee onto the ground. 90 degree in the right leg. Inhale, reach the arms high, low lunge, crescent moon. Exhale, framing the right foot again. Tuck the left toes, lift the knee, and we are back in a pyramid pose on the other side here. Maybe hands on the ground, maybe on the shins. Very nice. And then turning the left foot from here into a triangle. Slowly coming in, up, inhaling, straightening out the legs, straightening out the arms, feet are parallel at first. Big inhale, exhale, goddess, sit low, toes are turning out. Lovely, inhale, stand up, and we step to the left side of the mat. So we're back at the beginning, but on the other side. Inhale, reach the arms high, bending to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bending to the left. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Okay, lovely. This was one round of moon salutation. I keep wanting to say sun salutation, but these are moon salutations. So, okay, let's do another round of moon salutation. We inhale, reach the arms high, interlace the hands. Maybe you look up towards the sky, towards your hands. Exhale, folding over to the right, bending. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left. Feeling this nice side opening, the stretch. Lovely. Inhale, returning to the start position. Exhale, step into your goddess. One breath here, breathing out, feeling the fire in the thighs. Inhale, straighten out the legs, feet are parallel to each other. Exhale, turning to the right into your triangle, coming down. Really turning the chest open, yeah, trying to lift it here, up to the left, to the sky. Lovely, one breath. Exhale, pyramid pose, turning the left foot towards the right, long back here. Very nice. Inhale. Exhale, lower the left knee to the ground. For your low lunge, inhale, reach the arms high. Crescent moon. Exhale, lower the hands. Skandasana to the right side. You can also lift the left arm if you like. And then exhale, switching the side to the left. Skandasana, maybe reaching the right arm high. Exhale, turning to your left foot here for a low lunge. Inhale, reaching the arms high. Exhale, hands back around the left foot. Coming up into your pyramid pose. Lovely, turning the right toes out. Triangle, lift the right arm, inhale. Lovely, come up here, turn the left toe parallel to the right foot. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, stepping back to the right side. Reach the arms high. Interlace fingers, maybe look up. Exhale. Exhale, bending to the left. Nice side opening. Inhale, returning to the center. Exhale, bend to the left. Hands in front of the heart for a moment. Breathe out. Lovely. Let's do round number 3. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, stepping to the right. Exhale, straightening out the legs. Inhale, turning to the left. Exhale, pyramid. Lowering the right knee for your low lunge. Inhale, reaching the arms high. Exhale, framing the left foot. Turning into a Skandasana, sitting down. Maybe reaching the right arm up. Walking over to the right side, Skandasana here. Very nice. Turning to the right, low lunge here. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, frame the right foot. Pyramid pose. Triangle, turning the left foot out 90 degree. Inhale, coming up. Both legs are straight, parallel to each other. Stretch out the arms. And then sit low into a goddess. Inhale, step to the left side of your mat. Get long, point through the fingers. And then bend over to the left. Big side stretch. Inhale, back to normal. Exhale, bending to the right. Inhale, get long. Exhale, hands up. Okay, lovely, lovely. One more round here on the left. We start on the left side of the mat here. Stretching through the arms. Inhale, get long. Exhale, bend over to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the right. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale, big step. Goddess pose. turn the toes out. Inhale, straighten out the legs, feet parallel to each other. Lovely. Turning out the right foot, triangle. Come down, breathe out. Turning to the right foot, pyramid. Inhale, long back. Exhale, bring the right knee to the ground. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, frame the right foot here. Skandasana. Maybe with the arm lifted. Exhale, walking over to the left side. Skandasana on the other side. Lovely. Turning into a low lunge. Right knee on the ground. 90 degree in the left leg. Inhale. Reach the arms high. Exhale, frame the left foot. Pyramid pose. Inhale, turn the right foot out 90 degree. Open up into a triangle. Very nice. Coming up. Straightening the legs. Stretch out the arms. Sit down into a goddess. And step to the right side of the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. From your goddess, stepping to the left side of the mat. Inhale, get long. Exhale, bending to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Let's do one more round here. Final round. I think it's number 5. Inhale, reach the arms. Point through the fingers. Maybe you look up. Exhale, bending to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, big step, goddess. Inhale, straighten out the arms and the legs. Exhale, turn to the right, triangle. Turning into pyramid. Inhaling, long back. Exhale, lower left knee to the ground. Inhale, reach the arms high. Low lunge, crescent moon. Exhale, frame the right foot. Turn it into a skandasana. Maybe lift the left arm. Exhale, walking over to the other side. Skandasana on the left. Lovely. Low lunge. Lower the right knee. Lift the arms. Exhale, frame the left foot. Pyramid. Turn the right foot out 90 degree. Triangle. Inhale, come up. Straighten out the legs. Stretch out the arms. Sit low into a goddess. Inhale, step to the right side of the mat. Get long. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to the middle. Exhale to the right. Inhale, back to center. Lovely, and we release. Bring the hands in front of your heart. Feel your heart. Take a moment here to Close your eyes. Feel the calmness, ease in your body and the mind. Thank you for joining me for these few moon salutation a day. I don't really often do them, but they feel so calming, completely different to the sun salutation, which are so energizing. These are just, yeah, like a moving meditation